Hello, happy Independence Day. I hope everyone had a very patriotic morning today. Just to make everything better, we just got some information that IIM Ranchi has actually made its weightages public. So I'm just going to show you how to navigate to that page on their website. You need to go to the home page, scroll down all the way to the bottom, and at this footer area, you will see this admissions link. You need to click there, and then you need to go to the IPM section and check out the admission criteria. It's going to open a PDF. I will link this PDF in the description. On the very first page, you'll be able to see the weightages. As you can see, everything is the same as last year. Admission test score is 50%, personal interview, that's 30 this year. Academic profile, that's your board exam scores, and there's a gender diversity score of 5%. Now, those who are observant will notice that these numbers do not add up to 100%. That's explained here at the bottom. The bonus marks for gender diversity will be added to your score. So if you get, let's say, 80 out of 100 on the first three criteria, then if you are female, you basically get 85, a score of 85. So let's discuss some of these differences. The interview score is actually pretty significant because from my personal experience from last year, interview evaluation in Ranchi makes interview actually a make or break deal. It's a big deal. So if you have a low score, you still have a high chance of converting if you can give a good interview. And if you have a high score, I would suggest you don't become complacent. Even let's say with a 240 plus score in IPMAT and 1570, 1580 or even a 1600 in SAT, it is possible that you may not make it. Even in Indore this year, people with very good scores did not convert the call. Understand that the interview is a major component in the IIM Ranchi admissions. You should not be complacent. Do your best. That's about interview. Academic profile, let's look into that a little more detail. It's right here if you just scroll down on the same PDF. Just to explain these bands a little bit, let's say you have if you have an average of 88 percentile in your 10th exams, then you get a score of 9 out of 10. If you have, let's say, 88 again in 12th, then you get a total of 18 out of 20 in academic profile. Anything 90% and above, you'll get full in that section. These numbers may change, so don't take these as gospel truth. Last year, these numbers were changed towards the end of the admission cycle. We expect the interviews to begin in the first week of February, and Professor Viraj Anand Verma actually discussed quite a lot about the interview. You can check out that video here, I think. It's also linked in the description. Let's also discuss a little bit about what we expect the cutoffs to be this year for IIM Ranchi. If you just go to this programs tab and navigate to the IPM section, and you need to go to the IPM FAQs, right? So there, if you scroll to the bottom in this SAT section, you'll find the SAT cutoffs for last year. Now, we don't expect the cutoffs to be significantly different this year. If at all, I think there is going to be a marginal increase because more people are going to apply for the program. But a score of 1400 plus in general category should be enough to get a call for sure. I don't think the cutoffs are going to move more than plus minus 20 points for SAT. For IPMAT, we expect the general cutoffs to be somewhere around 170. For NCOBC and EWS, it's going to be around 110. For SC, we think it's around 75, and ST will be around 45. These are just our estimates, so take it with a pinch of salt. Alright, that's enough for this video. I hope it was useful. I highly recommend that you check out my interview with Professor Viraj Anand Verma. It's again linked here and you will find it in the description as well. We talked a lot about the interview process and what the institute looks for in a candidate during that. Again, I would like to reiterate that interview is very important for IIM Ranchi admissions. Do not take it lightly. If you have a good score, still do your best. If you do not have such a great score, still keep your hopes high, because with a good interview, you can make it. With that, let's end this video. See you again and best of luck for your journey ahead.